Thank you. Oh, this is not my day job. But you know, Woody set the bar pretty high. I got to twerk too now. Woo, woo. Woo, woo. I didn't have this planned. Woo. Now, are you familiar with the children's charity Rednose is for Children? Have you? Right. Well, I was sitting in a coffee house today, and this man comes over and he goes, "What's with all this?" And I said, "Charity." He gave me a $100 bill and told me to enroll in community college. I said, "Well, you know, I don't really need to go to college. I already have a darn good job. I'm a librarian." Thank you. I just want to, how many people in this room know what a library is? Okay. Oh, one person raised their hand. Thank you, my dear. Okay, I know it's not the happening place anymore, you know. I mean, librarians are not the power position they used to be, you know. Sometimes I find myself going, "Shh, I'm trying to sleep." You know, people say, "What do we need libraries for? We have the internet." It's affecting my job performance. I used to be so proud. I'd stamp the book. "Your book will be due in 2 weeks." Now I say, "Just keep it." It's one less book I have to shelve. People have the wrong impression of librarians. They think we're a bunch of stuck-up know-it-alls. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous from the Latin ridiculosus, meaning that which excites laughter. This is not the real me. I'm a hippie at heart. I once ran over to a shelf of books, pushed them to the ground, and yelled out, "These books need to be free! Release them from their bindings!" Well, I suppose you probably guessed my marital status. That's right, I'm a spinster. I mean, single. And people say, "Karen, don't you ever meet any single men in the library?" I say, "Well, my shift starts at 3 p.m. and most of the guys I see in the library are under 13. And I just can't wait that long." But now you got sometimes I'll see a man and a great guy checking out a book, and I know the only other time I'm going to see him is when he comes back to return it. So I have a 2-minute and 30-second window to meet my man, and I've got to do it while we're both whispering. All right, now I want to find out how many of you single men here have ever fantasized about a librarian. Just give a good old whoop whoop. Just give it. Oh, I hear a few whoop whoops there. Let's see, any single men want to volunteer for a librarian course in dating? How about you, sir? Are you single?
I am.
You are single. I found one. There's a good one, guys. Good one. What's your name, sir? First name only. The library has a privacy policy.
It's true.
Troy. Oh, okay. Well, you know, Troy, you know, we librarians do have a social life. Our last party was Librarians Gone Wild. And it was pretty fun. You would have loved it, Troy. After a few belts of Librarian's favorite drink, Vicks Vapor Rub on ice, we were removing our glasses and our hair, taking naughty pictures, and emailing them to our cats. Well, it's kind of interesting that I became a librarian, because you know how parents will talk about, well, my child is going to be a rich or famous, or my father never said I was going to be born to be wild. He said I was born to be mild. And I think I've succeeded at that. Well, and it's kind of funny too, because my dad was a famous comedian. Are you familiar with Don Knotts? Anybody Three's Company fans?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. Well, now is the big question here. Do you think I look like my father?
Yes.
Oh. Okay. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, now what about now? I rest my case. much. That's my time. Thank